Hello, Moton Geography Center is back with more geography. Today, we will once again review the geography of the largest nation in Africa, Algeria. This fascinating North African nation is most well known for its vast expanses of land, but we will soon learn that Algeria is much more than pure size. As always, let's start with some basic geographical knowledge. Northern Algeria can be commonly referred to as the most mountainous region of the country. Northwestern Algeria is covered by countless pinnacles of rock that climb from valleys up to the clouds, and similarly, northeastern Algeria is veiled by towering mountains. Yet between the countless mountains of the north lie plains, highlands, and plenty of basins. The very top of Algeria hits the Mediterranean, where the mountains hit the sea to create beautiful port cities. Almost all of central and southwestern Algeria is plains and desert. These lands are especially arid and sandy. Central Algeria just reaches the scorching lands of the Sahara, where the first signs of what is commonly known as African ecosystems begin to form. The areas just south of northern Algeria are covered in fields of sandy dunes created by the wind. This terrain is otherwise known as an erg. Below the deserts and fields of sand, in the southeast, the Ahagar Mountains dominate the land. As in 2016, Algeria had an estimated population of 40.61 million people and an area of 919,600 square miles, or 2.382 million kilometers. 90% of the Algerian population is concentrated in the northern Mediterranean area because of the economic opportunity the Mediterranean offers and the less rugged terrain. The most populated city and capital is the port city of Algiers, which lies on the Mediterranean coast. The most dominant language among these people is Arabic. Finally, the flag of Algeria. This flag, otherwise known as the Akinyal Nzair, consists of two vertical bars, which split the flag into two half segments, and the Islamic crescent and star. The green bar represents the country's large Islamic influence, and the white represents peace. The red color of the crescent and moon represents the blood shed in the Algerian War. The mountains that dominate northern Algeria collectively make up the large range known as the Atlas Mountain Range. This entire Atlas Mountain Range is focused in northwestern Africa and spreads between Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia. The Atlas Mountain Range can be split into three subranges in Algeria: the Tell Atlas, the Saharan Atlas, and the Ouarez Mountains. The Tell Atlas stretches out of Morocco into the more northerly section of Algeria and consists of massive peaks such as Lala Kahejija. The Tell Atlas, being closer to the Mediterranean, has developed some patches of vegetation in the higher elevations, such as cork oak and Aleppo pine. The Saharan Atlas forms just below the Tell Atlas. This range contains peaks such as Jebel Chilia, which reaches 7,638 feet. The final subrange of the Atlas Mountains is the Ouarez Mountains, which are located about on the same latitude as the Tell Atlas, but more towards the east. The Ouarez Mountains eventually reach Tunisia, making it the most eastern range of the Atlas Mountains. During the rainy seasons, many of the mountains in all three ranges are subject to floods, mudslides, and earthquakes, which create deadly hazards to the villages below. Meanwhile, in southeastern Algeria, the Ahagar mountain range can be found, also known as the Hagar Mountains. The Ahagar mountain range is home to the tallest mountain in Algeria, Mount Tahat, which reaches a surprising 9,541 feet. Central and southwestern Algeria consists of various deserts and plateaus. Central Algeria is split into four large ergs, or massive fields of sand dunes. From west to east, there's the Erg Iguidi, Erg Chek, Grand Erg Occidental, and the Grand Erg Oriental. All three ergs are extensions of the Saharan Desert, created by sand spread by the wind. Below the ergs is a greater portion of the Saharan Desert, which spans 1,500 kilometers, or 930 miles, over much of the central and southern Algeria. The Sahara is primarily highlands and plateaus, such as the large Tadamite Plateau. The aridness of the area makes survival incredibly hard, and therefore there is little to none vegetation. The internal sovereign state of Algeria is bordered by 6 countries, plus the semi-autonomous nation of Western Sahara. The northern Algeria border, as mentioned before, is along the Mediterranean, so there is no international borderline along the coast. The western border, from north to south, runs 965 kilometers south with Tunisia, 982 kilometers south with Libya, and 956 kilometers southwest with Niger. The western border, from north to south, runs 1,559 kilometers south with Morocco, 42 kilometers south with Western Sahara, 463 kilometers southeast with Mauritania, and 1,376 kilometers southeast with Mali. The Algerian borders are generally political and are in barren lands with little population density. Yet some borders, like the southern border with Morocco that runs on the Oued Dra River, are on physical boundaries. The Shelif River is the longest river in Algeria. This river reaches 230 kilometers, or 143 miles. It runs north through the Saharan Atlas to the Tell Atlas and past the large city of Aflou. The highest point in Algeria, as mentioned before, is Mount Tahat, located in the Ahagar mountain range. Meanwhile, the lowest point in Algeria is Chott Melrir, a basin with no drainage outflow in northern Algeria. Chott Melrir lies in a series of depressions and is almost entirely below sea level. Northern Algeria, being closer to the sea and more northernly from the tropical zone, maintains a cool Mediterranean climate. South of the coast is humid and has extremely hot summers with warm winters. In the deserts, the daylight, no matter which season, is hot to scorching, while nights have rather chilly temperatures. Rainfall is much more occurring in the northerly parts of Algeria, as shown by the blue in the map. Rain is scarce in the southern areas, which leads to many droughts. Algeria is also affected by mudslides, floods, and earthquakes, especially in the north, where incessant rain during certain periods of time causes mudslides from the mountains and floods in lower elevations. Finally, let's finish with some Algeria geography trivia. And the question is, how long is the term of the Algerian president? We will reveal the answer in our next video, Albania Geography. That's it for Algeria Geography with Moton Geography Center. Make sure to keep notified for further videos.